Okay, football fans are going to be watching Sunday's game between the Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams because whoever wins that game goes to the Super Bowl. And perhaps no one will be watching more closely than our next guest. Wallace Nagedzi Watts was born in Port Alberni and now lives in Seattle, but fans will know him better as Captain Seahawk. Hello there and welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you doing?
I am doing really well. I wanted almost a reverberation on that. Captain Seahawk, how are you feeling about the game this weekend?
We're going to win. We're going to win. This team is actually historical in the numbers we're producing. We're scoring and we're got defense. So I'm feeling really good about it. I'm more worried about trying to find Super Bowl tickets, actually. But, people always ask me, well, you shouldn't be, you might jinx us or something. But I would not attend a Seahawk game if I didn't think we're going to win. It doesn't matter what the odds makers say. If I show up at the game, I intend our team to win.
Wow. Well, and tell me about this persona. I mean, when did you become Captain Seahawk?
It started. I started attending games in 1985, and then in 2014, the year we won the Super Bowl, there was a professor at Burke Museum that asked, "Hey, where'd the Seahawk logo come from? This one right here." And nobody knew. So he did some research. He called the general manager in 1975, John Thompson. And John said, I was flipping through a Native American book and I found this headdress. So they located the headdress. It was in a closet at the University of Maine. And they flew it out here. My cousins, Andy Everson, and then a couple other people danced and welcomed it back to the Northwest. And it flew back to Maine. That's where the headdress is. And I started asking other Seahawk fans, do you know where the Seahawk logo came from? There was a story of a local Salish artist that did it, but I found a Seattle Times article that disproved that. So in the last 12 years, my main focus is to tell the entire world that the Seahawk logo came from the Kwakwaka'wakw on Vancouver Island.
Wow. So how do you pay tribute to that logo when you dress up for the games?
I'm always wearing it. Everything I have on has the Seahawk logo or the Thunderbird, we call it, and just telling everybody around the world that that's where it came from, and it's my honor and pleasure to do so. And with that, people started sending me money. It's really bizarre. So it's called crowdsource, and people from around the world send me money, and then I distribute to charities. And I was going to quit this year because it's a lot of work, but I just can't stop giving away the money to charities. And it's working really well for everybody around.
Well, tell me how you approach that then. So you do this charity work. How do you decide where to funnel the money? How do you decide?
That's a great question. The money actually goes directly to the charities. I don't touch the money, but it started just locally. Right now, I'm standing in front of Lumen Field. There's a Seattle Gospel Union Mission about a block from here. That was my very first one. And then I get requests from people around everywhere. And what I'll do is I'll go to the location, for example, a food bank. I'll go find the person that's running the food bank. I'll see their enthusiasm, see if it's clean, organized, if the helpers are happy. And then I focus on that for that week or 2 weeks to fundraise money. And people from around the world send them money. And the Seahawk players know me, so they come up and autograph all the items I have. And then I'll have a drawing for anybody that donated. So once you donate directly to the charity, you email me the receipt at captainseahawk.com, and I'll do a random drawing, and I'll send prizes around the world for all those that donated to the charity that week. So it's an ongoing thing of collecting autographs and memorabilia and giving it away to all those that help charities.
Wow. So Wallace, you're a Seahawk super fan. Moved from Vancouver Island down to Seattle. Do you work? I mean, what's your day job?
Oh wow, that's a great story. When I was growing up in Port Alberni, we were really devastated by the residential school that was on board there. So I was watching a James Bond movie, and I seen James Bond in Hong Kong, dressed up in a tuxedo, having a martini with beautiful women. I'm like, I need to be James Bond, and that didn't work out. So I decided to be an airline pilot. So I left Port Alberni. I went to Selkirk College. I started flying DC-3s on skis in the Arctic. And I've made my way to United Airlines at age 25. I became the first Native American to be an airline pilot. I flew there for 40 years and I retired at age 65. Now I'm just focusing on all the different charity work. And for example, today I got a group of people called the Captain Seahawk Cleaners. and we cleaned up all this area of cigarette butts and garbage. So every Friday we do that, and I give away T-shirts. So I'm really busy. It's just crazy how busy I am in charity work.
You're standing in front of the stadium right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. And you're actually taking it upon yourself, you and a bunch of volunteers, just to clean up the place.
Yeah, I was looking on social media, and everybody was saying that Seattle's bad names, that it's dirty and filthy. I'm like, no, it's not. And so I do live streams, and I just ask for volunteers. And for example, a pizza place, DeLeo Brothers, they volunteer to pay for pizza, beer, and soft drinks for lunch. So, and then somebody volunteered to do some T-shirts. So it's just kind of getting everybody together and just having an idea and just following through that idea and just make things happen instead of just complaining on the keyboard at home. Come on down and do some cleaning, get some pizza, and just get involved with anything.
Well, good for you for being so proactive, too. Okay, Wallace, let's get to the weekend game now. How would you describe the overall mood in Seattle?
It's the pro shop is over there, the Seattle Seahawks pro shop. It's just full of people buying stuff. Everybody's real excited. We just never, it's just so rare to have a team with so many stars that nobody knows. And so the whole city's real excited. I think you're going to have probably 100,000 people down here on game day. There's going to be 70,000 people going into the stadium. But most of the people around the city are just coming down and check this out and enjoy the fun. We're going to have tailgating out here. We cleaned up all the, sorry. All the tailgating.
You dropped the phone.
Yeah, I had my iPad on top of my car.
Oh, okay.
So we cleaned up all the tailgate areas of all the dirt and stuff. So there'll be a lot of tailgates. I have some of the players' families. We're going to ride around in a pedicab, those bike things, and check out all of the tailgate parties. And there's a couple. Marshawn Lynch is having his own party. We're going to go in there.
Well, sure.
And
That's all the pregame fun. What about the high nerves? The high nerves for you and for fellow fans. I mean, how's everyone just feeling about the prospects?
I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm addicted to football. On game day, I'm just shaking, and people are like, "What is wrong with you?" But to me, it's like going to Rome during the high season of the gladiators, and it's just these young guys are so fast, they're so big. I'm blessed to be able to have the first row in the end zone, so I can hear them. And when they score, they come up and hug me and high five me. It's just absolutely insane. I just love it. I love the people, the fans, and the whole city is really. And once we win this game, it's 2 weeks after that is the Super Bowl, and the town will just explode with the Seahawks excitement.
You're already got that. You got that positive energy going. You're feeling it, are you?
I always have positive.
Oh.
There's no need for negative energy. Life is too short. You just got to keep going and have fun.
Wallace, what a pleasure to connect with you. You enjoy all the pregame, during game, post game. Okay, I'm really glad we got a chance to connect with you.
All right, thanks. I appreciate the interview, and I'm doing these interviews because once I guarantee you there's several people Google who is Captain Seahawk, find my charities, and donate it. So it really means a lot. And thanks for getting me on the station, and I'll do it again anytime.
Okay, all the best to you. That is Wallace Nagedzi Watts, better known as Captain Seahawk, originally from Port Alberni. As you heard, he was inspired by James Bond to go and learn how to fly planes, was a commercial pilot for 40 years, now based in Seattle. And he and many, many football fans are going to be watching Sunday's critical matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. The winner is going to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.